All right, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well. And I am on to the 10:30 turn. It's been a while since I've actually played a little Panzer Grenadier, so I wanted to go ahead and get started and get it back into the swing of things. Had a lot going on the last couple months, so hopefully now we can go ahead and get things back going again and continue and maybe even finish off this scenario. So as you can see, we are on the 10:30 turn, and we are going through. We have We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns out of 20, so we still got a little ways to go. Looking forward to this and having a little bit of fun with this, and so we're gonna see. So let's go ahead. Let's get started as we go through this, and hopefully everything's going well. Let's do a quick. I'm gonna do a quick test here of the stream just to make sure that everything is up and running correctly. Real quick. Yeah, I gotta love this part. Oh boy, it is what it is, and I just want to make sure the sound is coming through. Content. We're just gonna move this over here. Go here and here. Okay, sounds working good. All right, so we got the initiative phase that we're going to be hitting on here real quick. Let's see here. I did want to possibly make sure. Yep, it looks like it'll be pretty good. And so we're going to go ahead with the initiative phase with that. And so we need to roll 2 disc, add this. So basically, let's start off with. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the Germans. Their die roll is a 1 plus 2 is a 3. So Germans got a 3. Now we have the Soviets. Soviets have a 3 plus 4, which is a 7. So 1 minus 3 is 6. 6 divided in half is 3. So the Soviets are going to get 3 activations before the Germans can even do anything with that. All right. So remember, and they did have a 4 at one point, but they lost. They lose 1 initiative for every 6 steps lost. They have lost 7 steps. So here we go. This will be pretty easy on this one. So we're going to have 3 Soviet activations first. So what are we going to do with this? So here we are. Let me zoom out so we can see here. So, come on. There it is. So this is the whole map. Remember, the whole town has to be taken. All of these guys will be taken. So all the woods, the town, and needs to be taken to actually win. We're finally getting into contact with a lot of these units, which is really good. So this should start really moving through as we go through here. So, all right. So let's go ahead and zoom back in. Let's see. What are we going to do? So I think I can zoom in one more time. Yeah, that'll be good. I think that'll work. All right. So this actually looks like maybe we might want to move these guys in. Yeah, that's the demoralized. Yep. And this guy's demoralized too. So we are going to activate this major. So he's going to activate, and he is going to move. Really not move. They're going to oops, that's what I was looking for. They're actually going to move into here. And then these guys are also going to activate, and they're going to move into here. And so we're going to have some interesting assaults going on here to start off with. So we have zone map 1, which is a different one up there, so which is fine. But we're going to go over to 2. So this right here, oh, come on. So this one is going to be 2. So this is going to include a major, a 5-2, a 5-2, and then we have a 4-3, and then we have a demoralized 8-4, a demoralized HMG. So this is going to be interesting as we go through here. So let's take a look here. We're going to need our charts. I guess I can move this back a little bit here. There we go. Oh, I need a little bit more. So this will be the charts. So let's go ahead, game charts. And we are going to go to the assault combat. And we have So we do the attacker first, and this is going to be these guys here. And real quick, let's get the turn track back up here. 8686. So the morale is going to be, we'll take a look at that as we go through. All right. So we're going to start off with 10. So we'll be on the 9 column right here to start off with. -2 defending against town, entrenchment, or cave. Nope. -2 versus the river hex on assault round. Nope. Oh, by the way, it would be actually 11 because of this major. Oops. Because of that major, but that major is 11 won't matter. It's 9 to 13. All right. Let's see. We have 2 against uphill cliffside. Nope. 1 against wood. So we're going to drop down to 5 now. So now we're down to 5. +1 if the attacking sides have a higher morale than all the defending units. Nope. Leader has no effect. +1 side for undemoralized friendly leader. Yes. So we're going to go back up to 9. So is -1. So drop down to 5. Back up to 9. Okay. And then all enemy units are demoralized. No, they are not. Let's see here. +1 if sides includes 1 undemoralized close up. Nope. +1 if defending. Nope. An undemoralized injured. Nope. Yep. Okay. So basically, we're looking at a 9 here. This demoralized unit right here is just going to help when they actually attack. So let's go ahead and so we're going to roll on the 9 column right here. Because we have 10, 11. So here we go. Oh, 11. 11 is only an M2. Well, that's not going to be good for this demoralized unit because it is demoralized is already -1 for their morale. Units. -1, so they're already -1, so they're already at a 7, and then so we'll start with this guy here. He's an 8, and he gets an 8, so he's fine. Oh no, that's an 8, so it's -2, so 6. So he gets disrupted, this is what the Soviets want to do in this case. So they want to get them disrupted, and then we've got this demoralized unit, who is an 8, -1 brings down to a 7. And then a 7 -2 would be a 5. So it needs a 5 or greater. And he gets an 8, which is 3. So this one, he actually flips. So they lose a step, which is really good. Because now, oops, wrong way. 4 steps, the initiative drops down to a 1. So the initiative, on the Germans is a 1 now. So not too bad. All right. So now they're going to rebound on the attack. So let's see here. Combat factors is halved for the disrupted and quartered. So halved. So this is 2. So this is a 3. So it is on a 3 here. Let's see here. I don't think there's much there. Nope. So it is definitely going to be on the 3. Yep. So it's going to be on a 3. Roll the 7, and a 3 on the 7 is right here. So that is done. So they are activated. So that's 1 activation, 1 assault done. So now we have, this is going to go there. So now we do have 1 more assault to do, which is going to be this group right here. And we're going to make this assault 3. Lots. I figured we'd get into a lot of assaulting here. There we go. Okay, so now let's take a look at here. Oh, we need to move this back here. And have this here. That's 1. All right, so here we go. So 252s. This one is a demoralized lieutenant. Oh, this isn't going to be anything. So Technically, the lieutenant is a 1. The wagon is also, I think, a 1. I'm gonna have to look at that real quick here. Um, let's see here. That is close combat assault. Assault, assault movement. Procedure restrictions, page 28. As we go through here, I didn't realize that was one of those. I think it's eliminated. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and there we go. And then I believe I can just move this. Nope. There we go. All right. Let's see here. It's opportunity fire. Let's see here. If during an act all players' combats enter the halt zone. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it actually. I know it gets a 1. So I think this gets a 1, and this units would get a 1. So we'll go with that. If I'm wrong on that, somebody please let me know. If you're watching this later, but I don't think this is going to matter. I think Lieutenant gets a 1 combat factor on that. Okay, so back to the charts, game charts. We're already still on the assault. So we're at 10, so we'll be back to 9. It is okay. This lieutenant has a morale of 6, so that's going to make a difference. Oh, not all because of that one there. Yep. Oh, that would be like that's not even gonna work. I don't think they can actually even attack. Well, this will be on the 9. I think it's gonna be -1 because they're in a defending units are in woods. So yes, that would be a 9. Um, Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Camp. I was hoping you would jump in. So that is a lone leader situation, no combat units in hex. Oh, okay. So that's probably going to be under the leaders. I'm assuming leaders. Combat 6.4. Let's see here. One undermoralized leader in assault hex, given that there is a +1 customer. Okay, nope, that's the leader. Move. That's the combined fire. All right, still working on this. Probably should have this up and then I could just search it out. That is a lone leader situation, no combat units in hex. Lone leaders. Okay, leader activation, combat. Restrictions, commissars. Figures I come across something I have yet to do. Oh, lone leaders. If one or more leaders is in a hex with no other units, oh, it's eliminated per step loss. So if one or more leaders in a hex with no other units, one leader is eliminated per step loss scored on that. If one or more um, enemy combat units, okay, nope. Okay, so if it's a hit, so okay, got it. I think that's okay. If they take a step loss, it goes, which he's demoralized. So if he loses a morale, he's gonna be gone anyways. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We're gonna roll on this. So this will be on the 9. So here we go. 7 on the 9, which is which is nothing. Oh my god, that figures. Dang it. Okay, so he has a quarter. I don't think we can do a quarter. Oh, okay. Wagon's automatically destroyed, but that one doesn't count. Okay, that one doesn't count as a unit. So with this demoralized leader, I can't believe it. I rolled a freaking 7. That's like ridiculous. But he cannot. He can only defend assault. He actually cannot. Yep, he can't actually attack back because he's demoralized. That's ridiculous. All right. Okay. So that's one activation done. Oh, this guy could also activate, and so he's going to move because we activated the major that was here. Oh, he's going to move here to see where he's going to need to go. All right, so that's one activation. Okay, so one activation here. And so we get another activation by the Soviets. So where next do... Oh, you have to check. Oh, that's what that was saying. Okay. So, on a result of 9 or more, the leader is removed. Okay. If one or more of the enemy units roll twice to see for each friendly leader on the hex. Result of 9 or more, the leader is removed from play. On a 9 or less, he is displaced. Oh, okay. So let's see. Got it. Oh, he's got a 9. So that leader is actually gone. So, yep. But this stays in assault hex until gameplay is over. So that, yes. Thank you. So the assault map. So this guy's actually, this leader is sent to the graveyard. He can't, I've got a good assault going on this one, so. But to make it easier, we're going to do this. Pull this one back up here. And these guys are going to go on here, because that way the assault hex will go away at the end of the turn. All right. And then I also, turn track, I also do have to increase the step losses. And so we're finally getting, the Soviets are finally getting involved here with the way it is, which is really cool. This is what I was looking for. It's a slog. It was a slog getting him there. So yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna activate this captain here, and these guys are gonna fire onto this hex right here. So that is going to be 18 on the bombardment. So let's pull up the game charts. Bombardment, fire, all modifiers matter. Okay. So yes, all the modifiers matter on that one. Okay. So first of all, contains town or entrenchment? Nope. Jungle? Nope. No, not dug in. Target is a mortar? Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just, yeah, it's just an infantry. It's just a 4-3 infantry. There's no friendly... no, because it's not friendly fire. Target is a loaded truck? Nope. Target is fired when a spotting range? Nope. He is targeted by his one, so he gets to go from a 16 up to a 21. And then it contains, nope. Okay, yep. So it's going to be on the 21 here, so let's go ahead. Let's roll on the 21. We get a 9 on the 21, which is a morale check. Okay, so morale is an 8, 9. This guy, so 8-9. Let's see, here we go. Or 8-6. He got a 7, so he passed. Oh, the leader passed first. Now we have to do the unit, which is also a 7, so not a problem. So those guys got that there. Okay, so I get one more activation here. Let's see here. One more activation. What do I want to do? This looks like, do I want to move all these guys in? Yep, I think I do. I want to do, yep, let's do it. So this lieutenant is going to activate, and so is move that one, and they are going to move. They're going to move into here. So I need to get the assault map back up. So, oh wait, yeah, assault map. Yeah, you get as many, correct? It's like total everything, not just the two. Yeah, that must be a different game. I was thinking. So we're going to move these guys in here. These guys are going to go in here, and these guys are going to go in here, and this is going to be assault of 4. All right. I was thinking I must have been thinking of a different game, because there's one game where you can only assault with 2 units, and I'm wondering if that was last 100 yards. Okay. All right. So 4-2, a 5-2, another 5-2, and another 5-2 against another lieutenant, a 2-3, a 4-3, and another 4-3. So we have 10, 11, and these guys are 15, 19, 20. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one. So, oh, the assault is max of 3. Okay, well, if we're going to, that's right. So if we're going to do that, this guy is not going to. He's just going to, he's not going to activate. There we go. Thanks for reminding me. It's 3. That's what it is. I knew there was a number. The assault. So for units. When the stacking on the Soviets in the assault combat units, that is. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yep. So we're looking at 16 to 10. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yep. Let's pull this. Let's move this over here. We're going to pull up the game charts again. This time we're going back to the assault. And it is modified. Oh, you know what? We're going to move these closer. Because the Soviets have to get in here and get rid of these units because of the control factor. So that's what it was. It was 3. It wasn't 2. It was 3 units. So yes, I do remember that now. Thanks, Camp. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played, so I'm trying to remember with that. Okay, so we've got 15, 16. So we're going to be on the 13. They are in wood, so that's going to be a -1. But they do have a friendly leader, so it's a +1. So it's back to the 13 column. And I think that's it. I don't think there was anything else. Just looking through here. No, that's not it. Not a higher slope. Yep. So it's going to be on the 13. That would have been nice to have that that 20 or that 18, but 13. Here we go. 10 on the 13 is a 1. So the Steplov's a comedy unit of any type. Well, let's see here. What are we going to get rid of? I think probably what they're going to do is they're going to get rid of this guy, because this yeah, he only is a 1 set, so he's going to go to the graveyard. That will increase the steps lost up to 6. That was a good one. Oh, the leader bonus. Yep, forgot about that. Anyways, yeah, I got the leader bonus. It's +1 -1. So this is 15, and then that's 16. Yeah. So that's 1, and then once that's done, everything has to take an M2. So this leader is would be a 6. Ooh, that's a 10. So that is going to go right to demoralized, because it's 3 or more. This guy is it's an 8-6. The leader does not help them, but it's an 8-6. Yeah, 8-6. Yeah, so it's an 8-6. Drop to 2, so it's 6 or less. He gets an 8, so he just gets disrupted. Not digging in. Disrupted. And again, 8-6, so it's a 6 or less. He gets a 6, so he's okay. Now, what's going to work here is we're going to get... so the leader... No bonus for morale, no combat bonus, nothing when it's demoralized. So it doesn't do anything when it's demoralized. Oh, yeah, we got to roll for leader check. Leader, because a step was lost. Okay. Must have been an artillery. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's fine. He doesn't take a leader loss because he got a 5. So all right. So basically we're looking at for combat, the disrupted unit is half factor, so that's 2. So we're looking at the 6 to start off with. He doesn't get the +1 leader aside anymore. He is not, the defender is not in the woods this time because he moved in. He doesn't get the +1 for an undemoralized friendly leader. He actually has a demoralized friendly leader. So we're looking at the 5. Okay, so we're rolling on the 5. It's a 7 on the 5, which is absolutely nothing. So that's awesome. So these guys are active, 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 and active. All right. All right, nice. All right, so the Soviets are definitely making some progress in this game finally. We have 4 assault, well, actually now really only 3 assault hexes, and we have now turned up the heat on the Germans because they are now up to 6 step loss activations, and let's take a look here at some of the requirements for this scenario. The winning requirements. Soviet player wins at the end of play. All town woods hex are Soviet, or 11 or more German steps have been eliminated. The German player wins if at the end of all town hex the German controlled and fewer than 8 German steps have been lost. Okay. So if we can get the steps up, if we can get the steps up above 11, we can call the game because that's an or. I know you're supposed to play it through, but it's an or. So, all right. So they're up to 6. So that was really a positive. They lost 3 steps on that one, and there's a good chance that this assault hex will cause a problem. Now, we do have a chance for the Soviets or for the Germans to fire back. He is not liking what he's seeing here, so but that's only 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 hexes. So these guys would help. He could fire on them, though he would take some hits on that. He might save this for an opportunity fire if this guy moves in. Both of these guys are demoralized. Yeah, this whole stack's demoralized. This leader's disrupted, and the commissar is. So the leader could go through that, activate the leader, and get him back. And then I have a bunch of demoralized units here. Plus, I do have to do this assault hex. So I think the Germans are going to just pass. So that will be... Oh, so we're up to 3 activations here. So the Germans are going to pass. That's an activation. So now it's back to... Let's get this captain up here because I was like, what's going on with him? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this unit right here. These. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to move. Oh, hit the wrong button. Activate. Move. This guy is going to fire. And this disrupted guy the German 81 mortar miller. Oh, did that 81 fire? I don't think so. Let me pull up the graveyard. No, he did not fire. So that would be oh, that's those are 50 millimeter. Are you talking about this one? Let's see, did not fire. I haven't had any Germans fire anything yet. Got an 88. Oh, I forgot. I do have. You know what? Well, I missed that. I do have some off-board artillery that can be used. Off-board, not holding map. Off-board artillery. There we go. Yeah. See, I still have. I have 16. No, in the town, he could have gone after the. Oh. Oh. Oh, this one right here. This. Oh. Oh, this one right here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I've already activated these guys, so yeah, that's a good idea. No, he did not fire. So I've just got it started. This is the first activation for the. That was the first activation for the Germans. But that's a good idea. He will fire. I've already decided to move these guys. He already passed, so officially, I'm going to do this. He is going to activate to try to actually recover. So he's going to try to recover. He's an 8-6. I need a 7 or less. I get a 6, so he does recover. So that's good. These guys, I have to do a -1 on these, so these guys can only move 1. So they are activated now. And this guy is going to fire on this stack right here because that's what he's worried about. So game charts. That's a good idea. See? Yep, exactly. I'll get it next activation. That's a good idea for that one. So let me pull this in here. But yeah, we're really getting into the fighting here finally. It was a slog to get to this point for sure. This is going to be fun, I think. So we're firing this guy on this guy right here. So he is so we've got it right here. It's a bombardment fire table. We can do it. It is in a town, so that 8 is going to drop down to a 3. It will get a +1 because it spots itself, so it's going to be a 5. So it's not much of a chance on this one. Oh, 3 combat units. I think it only has 2. I really try to keep that to a... Yeah, I'd really try to keep that down. Okay, here we go. Firing. Oh, 11. Oh, that's what he needed. Oh, that's hit the wrong button. He needed a morale check. All right, so the captain is first with a 10. Doubt that. Oh, disrupted. And the disrupted leader... Can it help units in hex? Yes, so it can help these guys. Although, yeah, he does have one. So this is a 9 or less. An 11 too? No way. Let me make sure that's right. I got to make sure that's right. There's no way all these guys. Yep. Oh, we had 3 11s digitally. Yep. All right. So this guy is going to be disrupted as well. And then finally, this guy is also a 9 or greater, and he gets 4. So he's okay. That was a very, very, yeah. Never say never on die rolls. No kidding. These guys are nuts getting this. I can't believe that. 2 disruptions out of that. That's pretty sweet. All right. So he is now activated. That was great. So now it is back to the Soviets or the Germans. So yeah, this guy is going to fire on this unit right there. The nice thing is it is in the open. They are both demoralized. Let me put I need to put the leader back on. Okay, there we go. So this could hurt this one. Bombardment fire. So what did he say? He has he's an 8, so he starts off with an 8. The only thing, he gets a +1 because it's self-spotted. So it'll go up to a 12. So we're rolling on the 12. A 9 on the 12 is a morale check. That is a big deal. Because they are actually halved, so this isn't going to be. Well, we'll see what happens, as we can say, with that. So let's see. Here we go. So Lieutenant is a 7. Oh, he's fine. He cannot help these other guys. So these are 6s. -1, so 5. So I need a 4 or less. Yep, that's what I thought. So this guy is going to the graveyard. And the next guy is a 9. Yep, he's going to the graveyard as well. And that is that. Turn track. All right. 9 steps lost. Let's get the graveyard up here, so we can see how it's going. So these 2 guys are next. So we were going to flip them and flip them. Pull this morale. Pull this morale. All right. That was quite effective. Camp. That was actually quite effective. All right. Oh, by the way, let's morale these. Morale this. So basically, I've gotten rid of, for the German side, a lieutenant and 2 pretty dangerous weapons here. So, all right. So that was the second German activation. So one more, and then we start doing the fog of rolled eyes. Really, all the attacking units are pretty much, other than I think what I want to do is, yeah, I am going to go ahead and activate this guy here. These guys are going to move. Oh, I forgot op fire. Oops. Oh, dang it. Op fire. Move. So he's going to move here. He's going to move. Okay, so that's 1. So let's see here. Yeah, we're going to op fire on this unit right here. So all these 3 right here are op firing. Now, not the leader, I guess. Not the leader. Leader doesn't op fire those 2. So that'll be 8. Game charts. We'll see how this goes. Direct fire, it's on the 7. The most I can have is a -2 +3. Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying on those. So this is important. Yeah. So we'll start on the 7 because it's at the 8. And this is not going to be good for the Soviets. The target is in a woods, so that brings it down to a 2. Yep, brings it down to 2. But let's see here. I'm just going through here. It is adjacent to all the firing, so it's back up to 7. It is opportunity, so it goes up to 11. Yep, so 11. So we're rolling on the 11 here. 8, that's nothing. You kind of get used to it. Okay, so that's 1 op fire, and this guy's going to move in here. So then we will have this guy op fire and this guy op fire again. So it'll be the same target. So it'll be on the 11. Oh, an 11 on the 11 is an M2. So this guy is an 8. 10. So he's going to be... Oh, it's an M2. Yeah, so he's going to be... Oh, he's going to be demoralized. That's not good. That was effective there. And then this lieutenant's going to try to rally. He has a 9, so we need an 8 or less. 7, so he does rally. There we go. He's right there. All right. Now it's back to... That was quite effective, actually. So, oh, by the way, these guys are now active as well. So now it's back to the Germans. I forgot to op fire when they moved into here, so that is not going to be good. Do I want to fire with these guys? So this disrupted makes it a... I really wanted to keep that one. It's a... Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see, game charts. So yeah, okay. So this is. Oh, it'd still be an 8, so it'd still be on the 7. Okay, yep. That's what we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna activate these units right here. We're gonna activate this guy. So he's going to activate. He is going to fire. He is going to fire as well. And disrupted on combat. Add to 1 unit in the head. Okay, yeah, so he can do that. Yep. So this is actually an 8. So let's take a look here. Nothing there. And these are all infantry units. Yeah, that's all infantry units. The only nice thing is that it is... Yep, it's just going to be on the 7. That's where I missed out on the opportunity fire. All right, it's on the 7. What do we get? 6 on the 7 is nothing. Okay, I had to do that, though. Because I really needed to see if I could do that. All right, so now we do Fog of War. Okay, so we can close off the game charts. Fog of War. 10. Okay, so still going to go. Yep, because... Oh, technically it wouldn't have done a Fog of War yet. It would do it after this one. I think after each... could have. So I still have this one right here to do. Where do I want to move him? Oh, that's right. I did fire with this guy. I got to remember that. Because I activated him individually. I still have this engineering unit here. I feel like maybe moving him into this unit and seeing if I get or do I want to just come around? Maybe I'll just come around here. I might just do that. I might come into here. Or do I want to go... Oh, maybe I go into here and be ready to jump in because that demoralized. Yeah, we're going to do that. Only thing is I can move 1. So he activated. Oh, well, he can't do that because he doesn't have a leader with him because the leader's in this stupid hex. That's right. I didn't... Yeah, I should have activated him with the leader. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can recover this one. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might... Yeah, I see that. Yes, definitely. That's a good idea. I'd wait on the engineer until I cleared that assault 4. Yep. That's... I realized that was a... Yeah. Agreed. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to rally this guy right here. He is flipped, so he's a 6, so it's a 5. So I need 4 or less. 6, he fails, so he has to flee. He actually can only move 1 hex. Maybe he moves this way, because towards here, because it's a safe one. But he can only move 1 hex, because that's the movement. It's a movement -1. So yeah, I think we're okay with that one. He activated. Okay. Fog of War. 8. We're okay. Now, I think we're going to take this unit, and he is going to fire on that one. Or do I want him to fire on these? So these are... Yeah, these are bombardment. Or, oh, I know what I'll do. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead, and the Germans are going to call in the off-board artillery. Where do we want to pull it? I'm thinking up here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pull that off-board artillery. I missed the op fire, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to send 36 into it. So we're going to send 36 into this one. Or 32. Okay. Bombardment fire. So that's going to be on the 30. Woo! It's not self-spotted. They're not anywhere else. I think it's just going to be straight on the 32. It's only 2 units combined. Yep. Straight on the 32. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Straight on the 32. Or the 30. A 9 on the 30. That could have been a lot worse. It's an M1. Okay, so let's take a look here. Captain. These are all full units. The captain is a 9, so that'll be an 8 or less. Yeah, talk to you later, Gareth. Thanks for jumping in. 7, so he's fine. Does he have a morale boost? No, he does not have a morale boost. So it'd be an 8-6. So it was an M1, so 7 or less. 3, and then this one right here, 7 or less again. Really? Fire. All right, Fog of War 7. That was not good. Oh man, that sucked. And with the artillery going off, the Soviets are like, what are we going to do? And so we are going to go ahead and the Soviets are calling in their off-board artillery, and we're going to go after this. Ooh, no, we're going to go after this unit right there. Yep, because that one can do some damage. So we're going to throw all of their off-board artillery. Yes, they're truly guards. Yes, I agree with that one. Okay, so we're only on the 20. Really? It's only on the 16. They're in Woods, but I don't think Woods does anything. No, Woods does not. For the bombardment, so it's just gonna be on the 16. Still could do some damage. On the 16, here we go. No, that's nothing. A 7, you have to be so freaking high to do anything. So really, when it came down to it, all the off-board artillery. Let me see. I think I accidentally deleted that one. Let's pull off. Oh yeah, okay. It did go the one fired. All right. Fog of War 6, no problem then. All right. So now it is time for Cardboard Commander. I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. It does work on more of the morale. It's a little bit more maneuver-esque, and a lot of you got to grind him down. But hey, watch on and see how it goes. See if it's something that might interest you. I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it, and the rule set is really not that complicated, and so it's just kind of an activation system. So yep, so it works out pretty well. I like it, and Camp liked it as well. Camp's got some great videos on it as well, so you can always jump on Camp's website or YouTube channel. Recommend that very, very highly, by the way. I got to play with Camp. He beat me soundly in the game that we played. So all right, so now it's back to so this lieutenant, yeah, is gonna fire on here. He could activate and do a fire group with this guy as well. The only problem is like, I don't know if I really want to do that. I might, you know what? I might maneuver these guys. I might maneuver them back into the woods a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we are going to activate everybody. So these guys, he's going to activate, and then this 4 is going to fire. This 4 right here he's gonna move back into here. So he's activated, and then I do have this unit right here. Do I want to move him into that axe, or do I want to move him back? I think I'm going to move him back well. Kind of a little gaminess on this one. because the wind conditions says the Soviets need to control this or basically take 11 points. So this 4 is going to fire on this guy right here. So let's go ahead. He's completely activated now too. So we're just going to roll. I'm not going to go through the modifiers right now. I'm just going to roll. Ooh, it's a 12. So now I do have to go through the modifiers. All right. So 3 is the bottom. Let's see how it goes. I don't. Oh, do I have to write? That's a bombardment chart. Direct fire. Oh, this is the 4. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think there's any modifiers on this one because that would bring it up to 5, but with the lieutenant. But I don't think it's going to be much on the modifiers. Also, the other thing, Cardboard Commander, is it's column shifts, not die rolls. So, yep, have a good one. Yeah, I think it's just a straight up on the 4, and it was a 12 on the 4. So that's an M2. Oh, man. It was going so well for the Soviets, and then they had that. So it's an M2. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is a +1 for the mortar. Uh-oh. Thank you. I forgot that. Oh, it's still an M2. It's still an M2. Didn't matter too much. Yeah, that's right. So it's +1 for target is mortar. Yep. Yep. So it is an M2. Oh, no. It didn't matter too much on that then, but yeah. So this captain is a 9, so that's a 7 or less. Oh, he gets a 2. That's nice. And he can help the mortar crew. So they are 8/6s. So that would make him 6 +1 for 7. So we need 7 or lesses. 10. Okay, so he gets straight up demoralized. And then this one is a 6. That one's fine. By the way, he is activated, and he is activated. So that 4 was quite effective. Rolling boxcars, that is. Yeah, it's one of the differences. Cardboard Commander is definitely the fact that it's column shifts and not die roll modifiers, which works out pretty well. Okay, Fog of War. 11. No, we are looking for 16, 17, or 18. Yep, 16, 17, or 18. So it is now back. Oh, by the way, he's activated. Yep, because he moved. It is back to the Soviets. Let's see if we can get this guy taken care of. I believe that captain. Yeah, Jason Hexes. So this captain's morale can help him. So he is an 8/6. Would be a -1 for the demoralized, +1 for the leader. That's what the right number is, by the way. +1 for the leader. So back to 8/6. So we need a 7 or less. And he gets a 6. So yes, he is back to full strength, which is good. He could be very effective right now. Fog of War, 10. Nope. I've got all these freaking units here that I'm going to get them, but I'm not ready where I want to hit them yet. So, oh, it is back to... Okay, so I think this lieutenant right here. So lieutenant, leaders. Movement 6.3. Leaders have a movement allowance of 4. Okay, and they get -1 for the snow. So we're gonna go 1, 2. So. And that's as far as he can go because he can't go. He would normally be able to go into this, but he only has a 3 movement point, so he is activated. Get him in here just in case he needs to activate this guy. I think that's a good way. No, back. Oh, that's right. It's back to disrupted. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. I got overzealous there on that one. Okay. So Fog of War. Ooh, getting close. Almost had an intern. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. what to do next. I only have so much I can do here left. So yeah, it's back to the German turn. That's just a truck that's been activated. He's activated. Those are activated. Yeah, we're getting low on units here. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna bombard. We're gonna take this unit, this nice 88 that I've got hidden back here. He is going to fire on here. So, fire. Oh, activate fire. Yep. So he's going to fire here. Bombardment table, and that was a 12. So he'll be on the 12 table here. Oops, there we go. 12 table there. He is a loaded truck, prime mover, wagon. Yep. So he's going to get a +1. So that's going to bring him up to 16. It is self-spotting, so that's going to be up to 21. Yep. Okay, 21. Here we go. On the 21, a 7 on the 21. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky as all get out. So these guys are activated. So I think, oh, okay, Fog of War, 15 again. So these guys unfortunately don't have a leader on them. So hopefully sooner or later we'll get these guys in here. But maybe what we do is we unlimber these guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and unlimber them. Oh, that's not going to do any good. Let's not do that. I mean, I don't. Yeah, they're like crappy. I don't care about the wagons. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna activate this guy here and try to take care of him. He just needs to roll. So he is a 6 -1 5, so he needs 4 or less. He failed, but he is far enough away from anybody, so he cannot be. He doesn't need to run or hide or anything. 88s are effective on tanks, but not on horse. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's great. Okay, so he's activated. Okay. Fog of War, 13. Okay. Basically, we're getting to the point now where I'm about to, yep. We've got one assault that needs to occur. Actually, we got a couple assaults that need to occur. Because, so now it is, let's take a look at our assault map, because this is where we're going to spend most of our next turn. So that's 2. This is 1 right here. So it is the Germans' turn. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and do that. He doesn't need to, though, because you're only required the first turn for assault. And I don't think he wants to really go after this. So 4 can attack back as well. 2 really can't attack at all. This is the only one that really can. Yeah. Let's see here. That is. Page 27. I need to review these rules a little bit more, but that's okay. 27. If inactivated, enters a hex. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, okay, yeah. Okay, yep. Okay, so they don't have to. The Soviet and it might be a good idea not to just kind of hold things off. Now the Soviets are definitely going to attack, but what the German's going to do is he's going to take a risk. He's going to pass. Yeah, he is going to pass and hope the turn ends. So this is a risk. I don't. It's not a very good risk, but he's not going to attack anybody on the assaults, and it doesn't work. So that means we are definitely going to go to the assault map, and we're going to do assault 1. So we are going to go to this one. Has been. I need to get more units in there to really watch. This will take care of it. This will take care of it. Anyways, okay. So so we're going to start on the 5. The defending units is occupying a town, so that's going to drop it down to a 1. Does not have a higher. Not all units have a higher morale, but there's a 1, so it's going to go back up to the 3. Yeah, so it's going to be on the 3. So we're going to roll on the 3 column here. 5 on the 3 column. Ooh, just missed. Okay, so these activated. These activated. Okay. Fog of War. Okay, so it's back to the Germans. They really do not want to do anything on the assault map. And they really don't have anybody else, so they're going to pass. The Soviets are kind of happy right now. We've got some time. I'm not going to push things too much forward, and everything that has to be activated has been activated. And these guns are ridiculously ridiculous. I know that sounds bad. I just repeated myself. But I think at that point we're going to call the end of the turn. So that is the turn. Oh, yeah, thank you. I always forget that. Return attack on the assault. You are correct. Assault map. Back to this one. I always forget that for some reason. Because now I always forget that. That's one of the reasons why I don't want the Germans to attack, is because then the Soviets could attack back. Always forget that. Got to get better at that. So it's starts on the 3. The defenders are not in the town. Because they were the attackers. Yeah, so it's going to be on the 3 as well. It's going to be on the 3. Now, Camp, real quick, I do have a question. Since they've been in, are they going to get the town bonus? Because it is in a town. Are the Soviets going to get the town bonus because they've been in? It's not the first turn anymore. Hey, Wardrobe. That's the question I have, is does the now, because they've been in the turn, do they get the turn? Yeah, okay. So I thought you waited on the German assault so that Soviets were the attacker. Yeah, okay. Got it. So they are the attacker. So yes, it's going to be on the 3. Ooh, 4. Okay, they don't get to. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify. So it's a 4, so it is an M1. So that actually does work out. So we got this guy right here. He is a 9, so that'll be an 8 or less. Ooh, 10. He gets disrupted. That was effective. And leader wouldn't help. So it was an M1, right? It's M1 or just, yeah, it's an M1. Wow. Okay. So this is going to be a 7 or less. He's fine. So that actually did work out. All right. They're the attacker. Okay, got it. Yep. So I don't want them to be the attacker. So I'm going to pass. So yeah, we're going to call the turn on this one. So that'll be everything on that one. And so we're going to go to the turn track. Turn track. So we're going to go. We are on to the 10:45 turn. Yeah, I'm the more I play, the more I pick up some of the intricacies of this game, and it's one of the things that I've vowed to do for 2025 is to dig into these games a little bit deeper and find some of the strategies and really enjoy the intricacies of these games. I can see why people might get turned off on some of this on this because there's some deep strategy in this game, and I really do enjoy it. You showed me a lot, by the way, as well when we played that one scenario. All right, so we are on the 10:45 turn. One of the nice things that I get to do with this is we get to clear the markers, and I am going to save game as beginning 10:45. 10:45. All right, and we hit OK on that one. And we can close this out. And that reset a lot of that stuff, which is really cool. Save log file. Yes. I've done too many times where I've actually saved the log file or forgot to save the log file. So, but with that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Todd, looking forward to seeing you, by the way, in St. Louis in a couple of months. I won't be there. I'll be there on starting Thursday evening. Some things happened at work that I wasn't counting for. Not bad. Just my contract days just barely mix. So I look forward to seeing you definitely in St. Louis again in April. So with that, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, Camp, for all the help and all the comments. Thanks for anybody that's come on. And I will talk to everybody later.